Hold on, 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 hold on. Before y'all come for me in the comments, please just hear me out. I swear I got a valid point. I know the thumbnail, the title of the video is a bit risque. I know it's a very controversial, but please just hear me out. Okay. So first, let me start off by saying this is an opinion coming from a black gay man, so please keep that in mind. Secondly, I honestly have a lot of opinions about how season 4 is going, but for this video, I want to talk about them making Rex McQueen gay. Um, I feel like a lot of people were very happy about it. It was very it was very well received in the Rainbow High community. However, I don't like it. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I'm not here for it. And it's mainly because one thing that we do not really see in Rainbow High is black men. Like there is very little black male representation in this show. And I really hate that because to me it's kind of like sending a message as if black men don't really have any sort of creativity or talent and that sort. Because I mean, just look, the only other black guy is Emerald McNabb, and his talent is never mentioned. It's never listed. I think he's just, oh yeah, he's the football player. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, oh yeah, black men are interested in sports. You know, they don't do art. They don't do the whole artistic thing, the whole they don't make music. There's actually a lot of black men who make music. So saying that Emerald was a music major would actually make sense, but it's whatever. So as I was saying, Emerald McNabb, his name is dropped here and there, but he only has a speaking role in probably like 1 or 2 episodes. Besides that, he's never really mentioned. They don't even like make it an effort to try and like push him to the forefront, actually giving him some character, at least giving him a fucking doll. You see what I'm saying? So the only other black male character that we have who is a main character officially is Rex McQueen. And I'm not gonna lie, I was very excited about this because I'm here for it. Like we barely get any black male representation in the doll community as it is. So when I watched the episode, really my friends had told me before I watched the episode, and I was like, oh shit, now I gotta watch the episode because I have to see this. I feel like his character is immediately portrayed as this stereotypical gay person, and to a lot of other people, they find it cunty, they find it cute. However, I feel like to. Uh, it was done to kind of like distract from the fact that he's supposed to be black. In my opinion, this is completely just me. Or no, let me say this. Let me say it for better terms. I would have appreciated if they would have made him more masculine because I think we do need more masculine characters in the show. And I think it would send a more better and realistic message about straight men being in the fashion industry, being fashion designers. That is a very real thing. And I will also say I love the fact that we got a gay character. Like, that is amazing. However, people been wanting Aiden to be gay for the longest. Y'all been had time to do that. Y'all been had time to make that happen. However, the first gay person you make is a black man. And it's the only other black man it's the first black man to be a main character in the show. Do you kind of see where I'm going with this? Do you kind of see why I'm like, ugh, I don't like how this looks? Yeah. Yeah. Like the only black man that you can represent that have talent has to be gay or something. You kind of you see the where I'm going. Yeah. So that's just me. That's just how I feel. I understand if you feel differently, that is completely okay. We each have our own different opinions. However, I just really wish that this was not the case. I really wish they would have let him remain. They would have let him remain or not remain because, maybe he was supposed to be gay all along. I mean, shit, his last name is Queen. You feel me? Even though I thought that was kind of like a playoff with like Alexander McQueen. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I very much thought either him and Chanel was gonna date or him and Glitch was gonna date. Like, I was very interested to see that, a shadow high couple. However, that's just not the case. Um, and that ain't the part that pissed me off. Like I said, it's the representation part. Like, black men deserve to be represented in Rainbow High a lot more because there are a lot of creative black men in every single creative field: music, visual arts, mixed media, graphic design, all of that. But y'all don't really show that. Y'all show the white girls pipping and painting and taking pictures and shit. You see what I'm saying? Shoot, even throwing a little Latina here and there. Maybe a black girl gets some shine. With you trying to give her an attitude, because to y'all, all black girls have attitudes. We seen it. I feel like we seen it in Coco Vanderbilt. We definitely seen it in the Rainbow Divas. And I want to make a video about that as well. Like, I'm noticing, I've noticed, because other doll collectors have made videos about Rainbow High's portrayal. I don't know if y'all know Harry on the Hook, but her video about, she called it Colorism High. I thought that was so fucking funny. But yeah, they kind of just put me on and had me realize kind of how Rainbow High portrays people of color. And sometimes it is stereotypical. Sometimes it is just annoying. They can't have like an actual storyline. The only person I feel like had an actual storyline, honestly, no, not a storyline. The only person that I feel like was kind of like non-stereotypical was Crystal Bailey. But you got to remember, Crystal Bailey wasn't even supposed to be Crystal Bailey. You see what I'm saying? At first, she was going to be white. And then they said, oh, shit, they giving us too much shit about, not having enough diversity. So let's make her black. So they barely even had time to write her character or give her personality simply because of her being rushed. You see what I mean? But Phaedra Westward, she is a big one. She is a big example of how, like, they'll make darker skinned girls have like more attitude. They give all the dark skinned girls the attitude, all the attitude in the school. Gabriella kind of had an attitude too, but her attitude seemed like it was more just towards jealousy with Amaya Rain. Everybody else that I'm talking about, like the black girlies, it's not really any jealousy. They just seem like natural bitches, like natural divas. And it's like, of course, that's how you see dark-skinned black girls. Because, look at like Skylar and Sunny. The light-skinned ones, or I would say like they not light-skinned, but they are more light-skinned compared to Crystal and them. Like, they have more sweet personalities. Like, they're sweethearts. They don't really have attitudes like the rest of the other black girls. So that's just what I'm saying. That's what I said I had just kind of peeped along the way. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna lie. I also kind of wanted to touch about this when it came to like Monster High, even though that's not what this video is about. It's still the same topic, the same premise. I feel like they took the blackness away from Claudine and Claude. Just being completely honest, in all honesty, because at first we know they used to be black. They was giving Brooklyn accent. Well, Claudine would. Well, Haleen was too. I don't know why Claude didn't have a Brooklyn accent. That was odd. But either way, they very much had like black features, dark skin. I feel like Claude was definitely giving black man, but that's just me. The face, the beard, everything, the build. But like in Gen 3, they're supposed to be half and half. They half black, half Latina. So my thing is, how come we always hear them talking about tamales and shit, but we never hear them talking about, like, I don't know, fried chicken? You feel me? We never hear them talking about, anything that has to do with, like, fried chicken was just an example. I'm not trying to be fucking stereotypical. I'm just saying, like, we never hear them talk about anything that has to do with their black side. But we know they in love with fucking tamales. You see what I'm saying? Like, you kind of just sprinkled that in there because you thought it would give them more character. But no, I feel like it waters them down. Because we all know Claude and Claudine ain't mixed, okay? They were originally black, and I feel like they should have stayed black. It's honestly annoying because it's kind of like a diss to the black community. I feel like both Mattel and MGA stay dissing the black community. Oh shit, and I forgot Chanel. Chanel is also an example of a black girl that they feel like they gotta make have attitude. You see what I'm saying? If you watch, you get it. You get what I mean. But yeah, I feel like they only want to serve the black community when it's beneficial to them, whenever they feel like they need those representation points. They need those positive points from literally the white people who cry and complain about there not being enough diversity and not enough representation. If it was just us black folk complaining about it, they wouldn't do shit. They do not give a shit. Because they don't listen to us. They don't care about us. They care about, I'm not even going to lie, unfiltered. They care about them white folks. They care about what they think, because they think, oh yeah, that's the majority of people who are spending their money on our product. And I mean, shit, they could be right. But I don't feel like that means to only pay attention to them and to only care about their opinion rather than hearing what black folks really got to say about a product that they buy as well. Like, just being for real. Even when it comes to showing the dog community, like whenever I feel like they want to pick people to represent their companies and their brands, and even just to represent the dog community as a whole, they mainly choose white folks. But I mean, like, it's plenty of black folks who have been dog collectors who y'all could have been used. Should I'm gonna say some? I know at the top of my head, like, I know Official Bunny Boo, Planet Him. Y'all know Rodney Rainbow. Peace, love, and plastic. Me, the fuck. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not even just on YouTube. I think Hollister is one as well. If y'all know who that is, I know him from Twitter. But also, there are a lot of black doll photographers on Instagram who I feel like they could use as well. One of my favorite ones is, I think his name is Urian Ross. I always forget the name, but I will put him up on here. I think it's like Dudes with Black Dolls, something like that. Yeah, he honestly, girl, he is gorgeous, but he also does amazing photography with black dolls. So there are a lot of black doll collectors. There are a lot of people in this field that y'all don't really use. Y'all use my Froggy stuff because that's a safe bet for y'all, because y'all know white people like her. You see what I mean? And not even trying to be shady and trying to diss, but she does have a very white appealing personality. You see what I mean? Like, that sort of thing. And I'm not gonna lie, like, diving in a little bit more. Let's dive in just a little bit more, okay? Come closer, all right? Sit down, get ready for this one. So you could even make the argument like, oh, well, there aren't a lot of black doll collectors. There aren't a lot of black doll collectors that you don't know of. They aren't at the same level as like Mommy's World and Ex-Canadensis and Claudina 9. But have you ever thought about why? Have you ever thought about how a majority of the dog community is actually racist, and how they actually they don't like the black dog content creators as much as they like the white ones? They definitely favor the white ones a lot more. So white dog tubers grow a lot more quickly than black dog tubers. Duh, because of the, like I said, the racial favoritism thing. And then if you think about it, here's my thing, right? So like I said, it be people who be boo-hooing and crying about, oh, we need more black representation. So y'all want to boo-hoo and cry about there being more black representation, yet there's more black dolls on clearance than anything. Y'all are steady and quick to buy the white dolls and the Asian dolls and the Latina American dolls, but when it comes to the black dolls, it's more of them on the shelves than anything. Actually, scratch that. There's not enough of them on the shelves because they don't like putting them, because they know that they're not going to sell as well. Even when it is black dolls on the shelves, they do not sell as fast as the other girlies, and I wonder why. You see what I mean? And this isn't something that I'm just making up and like shitting out my ass. This is something that everybody knows. This is something that everybody has peeped. I've been to Target more than a few times. If you know, you know. And I've seen it happen with my own very eyes. And like, duh, that's why there's always more white people than black people whenever there is a doll line released. Either a doll line or what you call like a series, you see what I mean? Like if you look back, series 1, there was 2 black characters. Skylar was like half and half, but she was white most of her artwork, she was white. Sunny, her artwork was white too, but let's just say she was black. But also she was like lighter skinned. But either way, there was still 4 white girls, 2 black girls. Moving on to the next series. There was only 1 black girl in series 2. She wasn't even supposed to be in the series. They just made her black because of the controversy. Series 3. How many black girls was it? 2. Series 4. How many black girls was it? Let me count. 1. Okay, no, my bad. I forgot Delilah was in this line. She is black, but she count, but she don't count because I'm pretty sure it's a lot of fucking little girls who don't know what the fuck albinism is. They'll probably just think she white, but continuing. There was 1. There was a an Indian girl. Is that how you say it? She was Indian. But that's not black. That's brown. That's different. What else? Moving on to series 5. How many black people? How many black girl was it? What's the 1? Do you see where I'm going with this? Do you see where I am going? I'm very happy that we got the Rainbow Vision line because we got the Rainbow Divas. We literally got 3 black dolls back to back in a line. That was nice. That was the least they could fucking do. You see what I mean? I'm trying to think like what else have we gotten? Have we ever gotten a black collector doll? Let's see. We had Lily Chang. No, she's not black. We got Paris Hilton. She's definitely not black. Who else did we get? We got Jet Dawson. Not black. And then so that's Asian representation. That's white representation. Paris Hilton, you know, she's there for the white girls. Jet Dawson, you know, maybe you could say she's Asian, but I really think she's white, but she could be Asian, you know, Asian white. Let's see. Oh, and Maria Garcia. Okay, so we got one for the Latin bitches. Where is the one for the blacks? Where are they? Where is it? Where is she at? Oh, right. We were supposed to get Liberty. Did she ever come out, though? No, she didn't. I wonder what stopped them. What stopped them from making a black collector doll? I don't know. Either way, like I said, I am sick of the poor representation of black people and the doll community and in like doll shows and doll media in general. It's annoying. And going back to where I started this video at, I wish they would have given their first black male lead a lot more swagger instead of immediately trying to make him gay just to make him more appealing to a wider audience. I would have been super impressed. I feel like a lot of other people honestly would have been super impressed. Mainly just because of the range. I feel like people would have been impressed by the range of characters that this show has. But they constantly miss the mark with that by giving everybody the same fucking personality and washing away any sort of uniqueness they could possibly have. I don't know. I really feel like they missed the mark because, I don't know, having like a swagalicious male clothing designer would be so awesome for your brand. And I'm not saying that he isn't swagalicious. Just because you gay don't mean that you ain't. I just hate how they immediately gave him that feminine trait to, I feel like, distract from the fact that he's obviously a black male character. You see what I mean? But I also feel like that's common, like a little too common. Like in kids shows and in media and stuff like that, where they take away the masculinity from black male characters to make them seem less threatening. You see what I mean? It's prejudice it's preconceived prejudice in my opinion. And I don't like it. I'm tired of it. Like, yes, I love the idea of having a gay character. I'm here for it. Like, little do you know, I am very here for it. I love it. I love to see it. However, and I even, you know, Rex being gay is a part of me does want to celebrate because, you know, black gay man. So I'm a black gay man, fashion designer. We love it. But the other part of me I feel like I see it for what it really is. And he was made to be gay because Aiden has been here for the longest and you have yet to make him gay. But as soon as he's introduced, you know, you already automatically make him gay, and it makes me question why. And I really feel like it is because taking the masculinity away from a black male character makes him seem less threatening. And of course, you know, for your brand, that's obviously something you would do. I don't know. So that's my 2 cents. I know y'all may hate me now. I said a lot of controversial things in this video. If you don't want to give this video a like, then you definitely don't have to. I know I ruffle a lot of feathers. Leave a comment talking about how much you hate me, you despise me now. And still subscribe, because I know y'all want to hear me talk some more shit, so you can keep hating on me. So subscribe and turn on my post notifications. I will see you all in the next one. Bye, messy girls. Stay fly, stay messy, period.
This week, 5 millionaires spent about $250,000 just to go undersea. That's about $1.2 million just to all go underneath. And after that, the government spent $7 million just to go find and seek 5 millionaires who all risk their own life without no necessity. And that's the reason why I never listen anytime I see a politician speak. Because $8 million is enough to help a lot of homeless people have a place to sleep. $8 million is enough to help a lot of hungry people have a meal to eat. And since we talking about the food we eat, let me tell y'all why it's getting deep. While we was looking at the submarine, they just passed a whole new law. They approved to start selling lab-grown meat in all of our food stores. If we all get sick in 2020, we about to be sick for sure. We ain't drowning no submarine, but we drowning in a whole different shore. The thing that I don't get is how rent, food, and water keep going up more. America keep finding more ways just to take more from the poor people struggling on the land. Rich people going to the ocean floor. Distracted us all once again, just to ruin our country more. Damn.